manco inizia il gioco, qualcuno mi aiuti. Andiamo a vedere che sta succedendo.
It's locked, all right.
Ci sta casino là. Dammi chiusi sì.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected. Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
I'm afraid the newspapers are seriously underestimating the situation. Things are critical, believe me.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Finding a good restaurant? Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England.
So you prefer to work at...
Oh, I also enjoy it.
Do you need medical help?
There is no need for that, my good friend.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
London's lone gourmet? What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic.
Really?
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered
I may have a look at your...
Don't let any strangers come into your house.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war.
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things,
I know what you mean.
Of course.
How is your wife?
We've spent so much time away from each other.
But you're alive.
Believe me,
Is everything all right at home? Surely
have you forgot what people are like in this part of town?
Do you need medical
It's a little late for visit.
What can I say?
I hope we're talking about the same habit.
You need some rest, Clarence.
La figlia.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die.
Wait, no!
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me.
Your mother.
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock. What do you think about this?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes.
A small world, is it?
You won't trick me twice, young lady.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that
Is there something that's bothering?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind...
I suppose you're right. But society must...
What are you doing out?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of
Explosives are very dangerous.
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
recently, Emily started to believe in...
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone.
Are you a suff...
All adult would...
No need to...
Really?
Vabbè, dobbiamo cercare l'amica sua.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken...
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion.
How did you meet, Lady?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls.
Did you know she was a vampire? She picked you.
The correct word is Econ, Doctor. And no, I had no idea.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate.
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal never to totally trust a vampire.
That may be true for a naive...
Your mother is not like any other.
I believe she thinks the same.
Do you need my medical...
I am fine.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Ok. entrare qua dentro.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Wow.
Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Certo. Lei è?
Welcome to the ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Lei è?
Welcome to the ascalon Club, then,
Va bene.
Dr. Reed.
Gente per terra. Wow.
There has been quite a battle here.
Wow.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Guarda qua dentro. Ci sono i morti per tutti. Facciamoci un giro qua. Visto che stiamo qua. Segretamente. Tipo gli illuminati. I drogati. Allora, vediamo qua che ci sta.
I cannot enter.
Giustamente. Non è che posso farmi cacchioni vari in un club. C'è tanto che sto a girare così. Allora. Qua sono morti. Qua c'è una porta ma giustamente non ci posso. Sì. Ci posso entrare qua dentro. Dai. Che scatole. Dai, dai. Ah, da qua si esce. No, devo incontrare Lord Farquaad qua. Quindi andiamo a incontrare Lord Farquaad. i vampiri. Pure la regina d'Inghilterra qua è un vampiro.
It's locked, all right.
Pezzo tutto. Soldi, tutto mi pezzo qua dentro. Chiave del seminterrato. Wow. Lord Farquaad, dove sta? Sta qua.
It's locked.
E allora dove sta?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club.
Questo mi dice solo così. Intanto mi impezzo cose. Da qualche parte dovremmo andare. Dicevo. È un labirinto qua dentro. Beh, che si fanno le sette sataniche, che ne so. Beh, il seminterrato era per questo. Nel seminterrato si trovava questo. Lord Farquaad non si sa dove sta. Dai, veramente, non dove sta. Ah, sta qua Lord Farquaad.
Good evening.
Wow.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansha was no match for him.
Tutti commentari.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She's a close friend, and I'm honored that she feels the same about me.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally, and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
Che succede?
My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at
Va
least
bene,
2
nella
foreign
prossima puntata
echoes.
parliamo
This
This
tutti quanti.
is an outrage. We
Yo,
shall
yo, yo.
chase these intruders down.